I never heard anyone say, I wish I spent more time at the office, a chilling observation that we might all take to heart. But right now, I want us to consider the lesson of the Mary and Martha story with reference to matter that presses all those who seek closeness with God, the dichotomy of its continuing between private spiritually and service to society, between faith and works, between loving God and loving God's world. There are those who wish to drive a wedge between the two. I was raised in a denomination that emphasizes social action and was warned from childhood against those who are too heavily minded to be any earthly good. I was told about people who pray about about the world's problems all the time, but don't actually get busy doing what needs to be done to make the world a better place. Now that I am quite a bit older, I have come to recognize that there is also a ditch on the other side of the road. Let us grant the existence of a pious illusious trench reserved for those who construe religion as a private matter and seek to develop some sort of highly individualized spiritual matter and seek to develop some sort of highly individualized spiritually that is no way compels them to care for others. Personally, I think the number of persons who actually fall into such a trap has been exaggerated. Most of the people I know who go to church on Sunday mornings or who read their Bibles or attend to private prayers every night do not do these things instead of volunteering at soup kitchens or campaigning for political candidates. In any case, I must direct your attention to the other side of the road to a trench just teeming which teem, just teeming with persons who want to live out their faith by pursuing various worthwhile agendas while neglecting the nature of their own souls. We want to be of service to our world. We want to be useful, helpful, good people who make the world a better place. But then we must ultimately ask, what do we have to offer? I once heard Corey ten Boom tell of an encounter she had with a frustrated minister who said that he felt he had all for good, not given all for God, but still did not feel he had accomplished much in his ministry. Her humble observation, perhaps ministry depends not just on what we give for God, but also on what we receive from God. Likewise, I asked my seminary students how many of them are prepared to devote their lives to serving the Lord. Every hand goes up. Then I read them Mark 10:45, where Jesus says, "The Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve." Jesus says he doesn't want you to serve him. I declare he says that he wants to serve you. I'm messing with their minds, of course. There are plenty of Bible verses that do escort us to serve the Lord. For example, Matthew 4:10 and 6:24. But Samaritans are often more keen on serving than on being served. So are pastors. So are many of us. Peter would have gladly washed the feet of Jesus, but he didn't want to let Jesus wash his feet. John 13:6 through 8.